What do you think about the stuff that's going on in El Salvador? And for people who don't know, is the one where the new president over there is pretty much shut the whole country down,
Yeah.
put it on martial law, and is telling all the guys from El Salvador, the gang members,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys don't stop banging on people, we're gonna starve your homies in prison.
Yeah, well, you gotta understand, like, we're talking about, okay, like once you cross the border,
Yeah.
gangbanging is different. You know what I'm saying? Gangbanging is no longer gangbanging. At that point, it's terrorism. You feel what I'm saying? Straight up, like, yeah, they're labeled a gang, but they're not gang members. Fool, they're terrorists. Fool. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Terrorists don't play by no rules. You know what I'm saying? They believe in preying on the weak and holding the weak as currency. You feel what I'm saying? So I think what he's doing is long overdue in that country. You know, me growing up, my mother was Salvadorian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it wasn't out of the ordinary to hear, oh, so and so got their head chopped off
Yeah.
and shoved up their vagina. You
Yeah.
know, and they look pregnant. They would hang women like that in the city. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Men came up missing like it was nothing. They used to do the same thing the Nazis did, was tie people head to head to save a bullet. You know,
Damn.
execute people. Yeah, like on my uncle's side of my family, my tia's uncle and nephew were executed like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they were government, you know, laborers or workers, whatever you want to call them. So, what I think about it, I mean, look, man, I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm glad that he's doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that El Salvador has been through enough. I think that the real citizens of that country deserve to shine and be protected. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you can't really sympathize with people that have examples around them of how to carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta remember, El Salvador's a third world country. Therefore, they still have third world morals, integrity. You know what I'm saying? So if you go to El Salvador, my boy, I've been there multiple times.
Yeah.
People treat you like royalty, even if you ain't nobody. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The theory that we have in LA, oh, they pull out the machete and chop you up. That's only, like I said, the terrorists. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know, I mean,
But there's some people there's some people, and that would say out here in Los Angeles that gang members terrorize communities, and some do. I mean, you got some areas where you got young homies out there just acting a fool, you know, terrorizing the community, where nobody wants to come out at night, and especially kids don't want to come out and play because they're scared they're gonna get shot.
Yeah, but I mean, but the thing is this, bro. Like, if one of our kids gets shot, Lord forbid anybody's child gets shot, it's usually by accident. You know what I'm saying? And those countries, they're aiming at children.
Yeah,
They're putting them in the sights. I mean,
No, I
when
get
there's
that.
intent, is different. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the premeditation of that is different. For people to think, for me and you, us three to sit down and be like in El Salvador, right? And we're gonna go run up in old dude's pad and chop the whole family up. That's not gangbanging, fool.
No,
And I'm not
no.
exaggerating when I
That's
say that.
not.
That's realistic shit
Yeah.
that happens
Yeah,
over
that's
there.
pretty savage shit they be living
So
out there.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, you know, I think people tend to talk more than they should sometimes. You know, it's real easy to speak up on shit that you never been through. You know, from an outside perspective, but you know, to be involved and to live through some shit gives you a different perspective. So
Yeah.
you know, people just talk, man, because they feel like they have the right to. But like he said, for the humanitarians that want to save these motherfuckers, come through and pick them up.
Dos por uno.
I mean, yeah, like let's do it. You know, we're giving hamburger deals. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they ended up putting both hoods in the same prison now.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And it's like, si te quieren matar, mátenme,
Yeah, go
cabrones.
ahead. Dale gas. They're not gonna.
No.
At the end of the day, homie, they're not stupid, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are they look, fool, were they born in fucked up circumstances? Yes. I've been to El Salvador. You don't know poor till you've been there, fool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That country was hit by a big earthquake back in the early 80s, fool. You go, it's still like that.
Still like that.
You know what I mean? I had a tia that lived under the house. Like, no, I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Walls like this, fool, and you had to crawl under to visit. My mom's uncle, so let's picture this room. He lost that wall, and he still lived there with his whole family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we don't, you know.
We don't know what poor is.
We don't know what poor is, man. Honestly, like, you know, I remember when we were there, just a side note story, like we were riding the bus because my mom was like real Salvi lady, like, I don't give a fuck, this is still my country. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding the bus,
Yeah,
fuck a taxi. You know, so I was like, all right, let's go. So we jump on the bus, fool, right? And we're just chilling, you know, I'm a happy ass kid in El Salvador, you know?
Yeah.
And this dude just gets on the fucking bus, fool, with a grenade.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, fool, and he pulls the pin. Boom. And then he tells his other camarada, strip everybody down, eh? And sure enough, fool, person by person taking people's shit, including our shit, you know?
Yeah.
And then they got out with a grenade, and that was just that. You feel me? And it's like, damn,
Just
like
another day over there.
think about it, fool. You're going to Holland, and dude pulls out a grenade on you?
Yeah,
like,
right?
what the fuck? Like,
Fuck, I just want to
so,
go to work.
so yeah, dog, like, you know, I mean, you got to be there to live it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that'll be good for the next question. Crime and punishment out here, because what's going on out here? What are your thoughts about all the robberies, all the home invasions that are going on?
I think all that shit's coerced, my boy. I think all that shit was pre-planned. California's been through enough crime waves to know better. Our people in place, government know better. You know what I'm saying? They know the potential of this city.
Right.
Yeah.
We've had riots, we've had everything, you name it. You know what I'm saying? Even riots that aren't documented, for that matter. You know what I'm saying? But we've already been there, done that. So for our city officials to try and act like they're clueless and we're victims, we're not victims, dog. You know what I'm saying? We're just leaving our own karma, fool, if you ask me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For the simple fact that, you know, we wanna talk about like police brutality, right? And then punish the cops, defund them, and all that shit. Dog, let me tell you something, fool. Like, okay, let's say you have a dog at your house, right?
Yeah.
And one of your family members that usually doesn't come over, right? He bites your family member, right? Because your family member reached over the fence. Whose fault is that?
Your family members.
Exactly.
No, the
Okay,
dog-
then.
dog's at home.
So I go back to the same thing. Yeah, there's a gang of fucked up ass hudas, fool, and shit happens all the time. But dog, we don't want their job.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in their position, bro. I'm not trying to be a cop. I would never step up to that plate, dog.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, like, if we're gonna be realistic, and I'm a thug, fool. I've been bit over 20 some times by K9. You know, I've been shot at by hudas. I've had my homeboys murdered by hudas. But one thing that I do know for certain is this, and I'm just gonna be honest, dog. My neighbors that didn't gangbang never got bit by the K9 unit. That's right.
Yeah.
They never got shot at by the hudas. Their family members are all intact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So is law enforcement perfect? No, but either is society, fool. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, you got to weigh out your options, dog. But look at what's happening. The only thing that I could say now is that I'm glad that not glad because that sounds fucked up, but I think it's something to learn from now that the upper scale is feeling it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because in my barrio, I'm gonna tell you, it's normal program.
business. Yes.
In East LA, it's normal program.
All
In the
right.
Valle, all that, everywhere, it's for us, we're good, fool.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the rich are getting terrorized, fool. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it
Bad.
is what it is, dog. Like I said, it's karma though to me. You know what I'm saying?